You are not here to come and tell us what you already knew in the area of resources. So if you are telling us the reason why you have failed in fixing our road infrastructure is because of resources, don't let me take you up there. Because you concentrated your energy as a minister on less priority issues. Don't discuss resources. I say it again. With all the road that we have across the country are failed. If you are addressing these roads, existing roads, with the resources that you have, sir, honorable minister, we will not be where we are. Don't discuss resources. I say it again.
Nigerians need to give kudos to this honorable member. This is what it means, holding government appointees accountable of any work that they are given to. If other committee members will behave like this, Nigeria will be a better place. Listen to the man questioning the Honorable Minister of Works in the person of former Governor Dave Omai on the roads that was given to him in Nigeria to build, and he neglected everything.
You are not here to come and tell us what you already knew in the area of resources. So if you are telling us the reason why you have failed in fixing our road infrastructure is because of resources, don't let me take you up there. Because you concentrated your energy as a minister on less priority issues. Don't discuss resources. I say it again. With all the road that we have across the country are failed. If you are addressing these roads, existing roads, with the resources that you have, sir, honorable minister, we will not be where we are. Don't discuss resources. I say it again. You came here last year, you got 300 billion budget approval, supplementary approval. Don't raise my emotion. I am worried that you are not concerned about fixing Nigerian roads. We are not here for business of whether you want to do the job or you don't want to do the job. Stop telling us you are awarding road. We don't want you to be awarding road that you are not ready to do. How can you be telling us that there is no resources? In less than 1 minute, from everything that everybody has said, it's a clue. You have no plan for us as a nation. I was wondering what was used as benchmark for your appraisal.
I want to give kudos to this man. This man has proven that even in the House of Rep, we still have men that have integrity. It is no longer a news that most of the ministers of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu are not performing very well. In fact, they are not even performing well, let alone very well. It is true, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have sacked 5 ministers from his cabinet, but there are still need for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to sack more, as most of these men are busy. They are busy embezzling money instead of working. It is no longer a news that for over 1 week now, the northern Nigerians have not seen light. And today, almost all the people in the north are crying, regretting voting Muslim ticket. In fact, one WhatsApp came and started pleading with Nigerians that Nigerians should forgive him for misleading them. I'll be dropping that for you people to watch. But before I do that, if this is your first time of watching our channel, please feel free to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share our videos, and please don't forget to turn on the notification bell in order to be getting our updates. It is no longer a news that most ministers of Bola Ahmed Tinubu has failed. The Minister of Power, today Nigerians are suffering in power. Most of the Southeast are not having light. Even Atiku had to tweet earlier today that the power issue that we are having in Nigeria. Let me drop that for you people to watch.
You can, you see, the issue of electricity is a thing that I feel very, very emotional about it.
Atiku, who took to his S handle and wrote, "The electricity power crisis in Nigeria continues to be a matter of immense concern. In particular reference is the situation in both the southeast and the entire states of the northwest and northeast that have been in complete blackout in the past 3 weeks." Wow, 3 weeks. I was even saying it's 1 week. Atiku continued to say that every government department responsible for addressing the problem must quick in its intervention and restore electricity back to the distressed geopolitical zones. Meanwhile, I still believe that my solution, as encapsulated in my policy document, my covenant with Nigerians, remain the most proactive plan to lead our country out of perennial darkness. There is an urgent need to remove the entire electricity value chain from the exclusive list and grant states the power to generate, transmit, and distribute electricity for themselves. I firmly believe that an industrial dispute with the federal government in the nation's capital should not affect industrial activities in any of the states or cities of the country. Even as we focus on investment in additional generation, there is a compelling need for capacity for the complementary transmission and distribution infrastructure to transport and supplementary energy produced. Considering that energy opportunity exists in different parts of the country, our strategy should be a viable mix of renewable hydro, solar, wind and biofuels and non-renewable coal gas. I wish to restate my earlier recommendation to encourage private investors to invest in developing multiple green-fueled mini-grid transmission systems to be looped into the super grid in the medium to long term. Atiku Abubakar. This tweet is coming from Atiku Abubakar. Not just only Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi also did the same. Now, Obi, who took to his handle and wrote, "The continued power outrages in many parts of the country, particularly in the northern and eastern states, as well as south-south states, have remained a cause of grievous concern. It is heartbreaking to see that the affected states, majorly in the northern part of Nigeria, have been facing a total blackout for several days now. The negative impact of the continued power outage on business, especially small businesses, who depend primarily on public power supply to sustain their businesses as a means of livelihood, is unimaginable. The power crisis, when combined with the present high cost of petroleum products and a harsh operating environment, remains a later receipt of widespread business failure and increasing poverty in the country. Our African neighbors, Egypt, for example, invested aggressively in their power sector, which resulted in the establishment of a sustainable power infrastructure by way of many power stations. Today, Egypt has revolutionized power and energy production in the country, providing sustainable power to millions of small businesses, which account for over 90% of active enterprises in the country and contributed to over 80% of their GDP. My sincere thoughts are with everyone enduring this tough time in our nation. I call on the government to wrap up efforts and provide both immediate and long-term solutions to this seemingly perennial challenge. With adequate power supply, a new Nigeria is possible. This is coming from Peter Obi. This is to confirm that most of the ministers of Bola Ahmed Tinubu have really failed. Watch this guy, Wasapi, asking Nigerians, please forgive me for misleading you people to vote Muslim ticket. Now, there is another news that is making round I want to show you guys to tell you that these politicians, they only care for themselves, not any other person. There is an alarm that Kashim Shettima's life, the Vice President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, that his life is in danger. This is reported by Parallel Fact. Borno Speaker demands new aircraft for Vice President Kashim Shettima. Says his life is at risk. Even in hardship, his life is at risk. Guys, let's share your view on the comment section. But remember, if this is your first time of watching our channel, please feel free to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share our videos, and please don't forget to turn on the notification bell in order to be getting our updates. We'll see you again in our subsequent bulletin. Thumbs up, everyone.